I feel a lot of bands sound the same nowadays, and it's like you need to try your hardest to be interesting, or else no one. Why should someone?
I've been watching and been a fan of Scarecrow for a while.
As long as I've ever known I've done music, like, I don't really remember things before I was 10, but I'm pretty sure I was always sort of doing music.
Especially when I went to gigs when I was younger, you know, you'd feel the bass drum in your chest, but like, I want to be that guy.
So why do I make music? I don't know, it's just sort of been something I've realised I was interested in like since I was pretty young. I was just like, oh, that'd be cool, play guitar, and then there's a bit more to it than just being a rock star.
What got me into playing the bass was actually I was playing guitar and I was real bad at playing guitar. Guitar teacher told me I was quite like rhythmic. One day he was like, oh, we're gonna play the bass today and see how good you are at that. And then I've pretty much played the bass ever since.
We're an A-side and a B-side band. Me and Toby are like the original.
Yeah.
Yet the B-side, Joe and Tom, are amazing at playing instruments and therefore they bring talent to the band.
I had been watching and been a fan of Scarecrow Boat before I was in the band, and then one day Dom just messaged me like, do you want to jam? And I was like, oh yeah, what was Scarecrow Boat? Like, I know you've got a full lineup. He was like, oh no, like our guitarist left. And I was like, oh okay. It's just been like a nice easy transition to like a new version of what the band used to be, like another thing, so if that makes sense.
Hi, we're Scarecrow Boat, or Ye Old Boat for those others. We're gonna play some new songs, cool.
Starting to think I'm having.
Dom takes like he's sort of the band leader, but then I'm like the band sub leader where Dom tries to do things, then Dom does things wrong, and I go and fix things. I'm the real captain of this ship, or boat.
Jealous of the things inside your head. It may not.
We're very much a standard rock setup, but we try and make it different. Like through production and
Yeah, definitely.
in musical styling. I try and be like nobody else. Because like there's so many bands who are trying to be like another American band or another British band and they're trying to be like that. We're not trying to be anyone. We're just trying to do whatever we want to do.
Without music, and the reason me and Dom were friends and started the band in the first place was because of music, and because he showed me this music and I connected to it, I guess. So like I connected to the music that he connected to, and that's where it all started. The music we were into is what brought us together.
Basically, everyone in our band has different things they listen to, but it means that we can sort of go like, oh, let's write a song, and then we'd have like an intro which is like normal, like a verse, but which is really fucked up. And then the chorus is poppy and stuff like that. It's good to have lots of different influences and stuff. I think when we originally started out, we were trying to copy people, and like we had a practice yesterday. We were basically like, right, we're bored of all our songs. Let's just just cut them up and put different sections in. And we just sat there the entire evening, and like 6-hour evening, just doing that, and it just made everything sound more interesting and fun. And I feel a lot of bands sound the same nowadays, and it's like you need to try your hardest to be interesting, or else no one. Why should someone give the type?
So I recently joined the circus with my best friend.
We have some aggressive songs and we have some sort of more chilled out songs. which definitely, I guess, reflect on some of the current things that we're sort of going through right now, especially Dom and his lyrics. If Dom has a riff, I just do like a drum beat to it, then we kind of structure it from there. But most of the time I sort of come up with it myself.
Just with the initial idea, it's quite improvised, but then like once we start arranging and stuff, it can be really like intense. Like we'll all be like looking, oh, this section doesn't work, half-time this, try this, and we'll try loads of different stuff, and then we'll sort of like, even songs we've had for a couple of months now, we're still like rearranging each time we think there's something new.
So I recently left the circus without my best friend. It makes me glad that I don't see them anymore. And I don't care.
These first couple of gigs and stuff, I was like super nervous before I got on stage, and then the second you like start playing a song, it all goes. And it's sort of like riding a bike, like you have to do it loads to get comfortable with it. I feel like I've still got some ways to go in terms of like looking like I feel comfortable, but I look back at video footage of myself and I'm like, I don't look comfortable. The feeling is great, and especially if people like look like they're really into it as well. It's like, yeah, I'm providing a service in terms of music that people are enjoying, so that's really gratifying.
Thanks.
Like, we all like rip the shit out of each other a bit. My name's Joe's sort of nickname now is Joe Mungus. Started because I called him Humongous, and I thought Joe Mungus sounds quite funny. I don't know if anyone else will ever find that funny. We like really stupid stuff.
Previous touring experience is dictated that everyone goes in one car and I go in a car with my dad because I'm irritable, as you may have noticed, and I also get angry because I just don't like being around people too much.
But the last tour we did, we were all in the same car, and it wasn't that bad.
We get along with each other, but we always have the underlying hatred of each other which keeps us together. We're not dysfunctional, we just like to roast each other too much.
Yeah, like if you guys don't get on, then your band's kind of screwed, you know. After the Creeper show, there was people that sort of just followed us sort of out the blue, and then followed me on Instagram as well. I was like, oh my god, this is what it's like to be in a band. No, it's cool.
If I could get to the point where I wake up in the morning and have something to do related with music and then get paid for it, and that'd be my day's work, that'd be the ultimate goal.
I don't really care about what I do, I just do whatever. It's more about having a good time than doing what's considered correct. We're not like the most talented musicians, but we have fun with what we do and we work hard at it. And it doesn't matter if it's good or bad, or right or considered right, fuck it. If we enjoy it and it sounds good enough, that's fine.
We were friends that started a band to make cool music, and we still are. But the older our band gets, the more of a plan we do have to have. We now have to strategically plan what we choose to do, what we choose to not do. Everything we do has to be a step forward, has to be a move forward, or something that can make us better.
There is a bit of a plan going on at the moment. I feel like Dom is the best.
There's really no plan.
Another